What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Objectivity, the channel where we sip the hottest tea and spill it with pure objectivity. Today, we're diving into crazy viral stories. So buckle up because this one's a ride you don't want to miss. Let's get into it.
Objectivity, let the truth unwind. Steps of honesty were never blind. Hot takes, big tales, we let you decide. Join the boys, come along for the ride.
Today, we're diving into a viral story time. This young lady lives in an apartment building. She used to have an agreement with her upstairs neighbors where she would just tap on the ceiling a bit if they're being loud. So this day came, she went ahead and tapped on the ceiling, and she didn't know that her neighbors had moved. So the new neighbors, they didn't like that too much, and they came down, and it was going down. Take a listen.
I am not good at storytelling, but we finna try. So yesterday was Christmas Eve, y'all. Today, as I can see, my nails and stuff still bloody. I try to watch. It's still bleeding. My hand is bruised so bad, and my wig is snatched. Yeah. So yesterday was Christmas Eve, and I took time off work, so I had a hair appointment to go to. Went to my hair appointment. Dropped 200 on my install, y'all, like I always do. Okay, went to my hair appointment. I had a wax appointment right after. I had most of all my appointments except for my nails, because my nails was already done, as y'all can see in the last video, right? So, I didn't have on my wig for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm back at home. I'm trying to wrap my baby stuff. He's asleep. So, okay, my bad. But yes, so my baby was asleep, and he was sleeping in the living room, which I was glad, because I was in the back doing last minute shit, wrapping gifts, doing last minute stuff for Christmas. And my neighbor always told me, she said, if we ever get too loud, just give us a little courtesy tap, and then that'll let us know we're too loud. We'll try to quiet down, because she has a toddler or something like that. I'm like, okay, not a problem. Like, I always do that, and they always quiet down. They be like, okay, cool, we got you. So I grabbed the broom, like I always do, y'all. Tapped on the ceiling 3 times. It was just like, hey, down here working, my son's asleep, do y'all mind, Little did I know, she was not my neighbor no more. So the neighbor that I was doing a courtesy tap for was actually not my neighbor. I just found out yesterday, because of this incident, that she moved. So I get a bang at my door. I'm in the back, y'all. So I'm in the back, and I hear a bang, like a police knock. So I check my ring camera, like, who the fuck? It did not cross my mind that, because the taps was so friendly, like, it just didn't cross my mind that it would be somebody coming to my house. So I seen on the ring camera just waiting on me. So I'm like, who the fuck is this? But the way she knocked, this sounded like she had beef. First thing I did, which I got it from the top to the bottom, I walked into the kitchen. When I walked to the kitchen, I set my phone to record. I set my phone down because I didn't know how this interaction was about to go. Mind you, I got a ring camera, right? So I answered the door, and I'm like, yeah. She was like, hey, was that you tapping on the ceiling? And I'm like, never seen this lady before, but I was like, yeah, y'all was a little loud. So she was like, okay, you don't have to tap on the ceiling. I'm like, okay, I was just letting you know y'all was loud. She said, okay, and we got a fucking dog. I mean, popping it. Bitch was popping it. So she was like, I said, ma'am, leave from in front of my door, please. She was like, and I'll fucking leave when I want to, when I'm good and goddamn ready, bitch. Move me. Y'all popping it. Popping it. So I asked her about 15 times. I just listened to the video. I counted. I said, please leave from in front of my door. Like, it looked like if I was to close the door, she was gonna try to stop me type shit. That's the type of time she was on. And I guess because I was so calm and so like, she was like, oh yeah, bitch. Mind y'all, the lady across from me has a ring camera. So I hit her up like, hey, can I get the footage? Because I'm gonna post that too. So I said, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Please get away from my door. She was like, bitch, and what? Move me. I said, ma'am, bye. She was like, bye. I mean, kept popping it. She said, yeah, you gonna have to move me something. I'm gonna have to do what? Pop that bitch. Beat her motherfucking ass. All through the hallway. And so she started screaming like, Jay, come get me. So I didn't know who she with. I don't know if she called another female. I don't know if she called a dude. I don't know. So I drug. It seems like she was trying to drag me out of my house. She yanked my wig. That's the only thing. She hit me one time right here and yanked my wig. Didn't hit me in my face not one time. And that was really the only hit she got, is when she hit me and took my wig off. So she trying to drag me out. I'm barefooted. She has on shoes. So I'm getting like, she's kind of dragging me, but I'm still hitting her. I said, oh no, but you want to play. So I drug her in the house, locked my motherfucking door, because I didn't know who was coming behind her. I don't know who that is. Locked my door, and I tore that bitch to the floor. Do you hear me? Tore her motherfucking ass to the floor. Mind you, my phone is still recording, remember, because y'all, I set it on the counter for it to record. I stopped the recording, called my mama while I still got her in my hand. I'm kicking the bitch, hitting her. I'm like, mom, pull up, this bitch, my son right here. That's why I'm tripping, because my son is in the living room. He was asleep, but he wake up to his mama fighting. I'm going at it. Get off the phone with my mama. I got 2 separate clips. I get off the phone with my mama. I start back recording. This is how much time I had on my hands, so the bitch wasn't about nothing. Like, how do you come to somebody's house popping in, bitch? You get your ass beat. Okay, so start back recording. I'm on her ass. So I'm registered. Feel what I'm saying? Like, I have a firearm in my house, which is what I told the police. But I'm like, you can't come to nobody's house. Like, what? Bitch, I asked you to leave. I don't know how many times. That shit could have got so nasty yesterday, but I did not take it there. I almost did, but I didn't take it there. So I'm still beating her ass, y'all. I'm beating her ass. You could hear her screaming, please, ma'am, let me go, please. Nah, bitch, you want us to come in here so bad. So yeah, you want us to be some motherfucking tough, so bitch, I'm gonna put you in a motherfucking field, bitch. Get in the paint. Like, what are you talking about? So we go at it, y'all. I'm giving this bitch the business. I don't know what she thought, but that bitch got asleep through this motherfucking dishwasher in my kitchen. So I made the bitch walk out the back. Because at this point, remember, she's still screaming for somebody. So whoever it is, nigga banging on the door like, what's going on? I said, get the fuck from my door. She like, no, she gotta go. She beat me up. I'm like, you see my son right there? Bitch, I should motherfucking. But I ain't gonna do that to you. Feel me? Like, but if this was somebody else, it's 2024. You can't go in somebody's house or go to somebody's house popping it like that. Like, girl, you could have got sent out in the body bag. Like, but I'm gonna show you why you don't go to nobody's motherfucking house. And I'm sure it's gonna cost her to, yeah, bitch, yes, I'm the one. Like, you don't do that to people. So, especially with people with kids. She was bold as fuck. I'll give her that. Because how you know I ain't had no cousins at the crib? How you know my man went at the crib? Because if he was at the crib, it could have went different too. Feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit could have just got so nasty for no reason. Had she just been like, okay, my bad, I would have been like, oh, my bad. I ain't know y'all had a dog. And I see that I'm thinking you're my old neighbor. She started popping it. Made the bitch walk out the back door. Because you're not walking out the front. Because I don't know who that nigga is at the front. Y'all might try to barge in my son right here. So I made the bitch walk out the back and jump over the rail, the balcony type shit. I gave her the business. Like, girl, I know you want popping it like that and you can't even. Okay, so police come. Everything I told them, I said I have my weapon here. It's registered to my name. You can run it. They didn't do none of that. They saw the ring camera. It was like, wow. Do you want to press charges? They like, because we finna charge her with breaking and entering and assault. I'm like, yo, I don't know that lady. Like, she would not leave me alone. So then I call my mama right there. I call my mama. She pull up. My sister pull up. My daddy pull up. My fiance pull up. Everybody pulling up. Like, everybody. So at this point, y'all, I'm still pissed. Like, because who is this lady? So she tells the police, I dragged her in and I beat her up and I tried to, you know what I'm saying? They like, ma'am, it doesn't matter what she did to you once she got you in the house. If she dragged you in the night, you was at her home and she asked you to leave. So I got all the recordings. Why the fuck? Come to find out, this bitch did not live there. She was with the nigga that just moved in a couple days ago. That's how, and he was like, okay, so that's why you thought it was your old neighbor. He just moved in and I didn't know that. But you don't even live here. You're not even his bitch. You just some bitch that's just coming down here trying to be cute in front of this nigga and you got your ass beat. And it's all on camera. She went from, yeah, bitch, what's up? I'm at your house. What you gonna do? So, ma'am, please, it's Christmas Eve. Don't do me like this. Bitch, it was Christmas Eve when you came to my door. Like, what are we talking about here? So, police came back. They like, she trying to press charges, but we denied because she came to your house. And I gave him the ring camera footage. I'm like, sir, you see me ask her how many times? I got the footage. I got the recording. I said, y'all can check the 911 call. I told them, I have a weapon in here. My stand is in here, and I will use this bitch if I need to. Come get this bitch. She was gone by this time. Jumped over the rail like, please. Y'all, the bitch was bold. And I'm gonna post everything. So I asked her, you know, at this point I'm pissed. I'm like, listen, because her mouth was bleeding. By the time I got out, she dripped blood from her mouth, face knotted up. I said, listen, am I going to jail? He was like, no. You know what I'm saying? She came into your house and, you know, it's shown on that ring camera. This is why I'm so adamant about my ring camera, because my fiance be like, hey, I'm done. I just got done charging it. I put it back up tonight. I'm like, no, put it back up right now. We need that. Like, this is my first time ever having to really use that footage. But my neighbor across the door, we was rumbling out that bitch. My neighbor across the hall, I knocked on her door to get the footage, but she wasn't there. But I'm gonna post that too. She should be there by tomorrow or Monday, because it is Christmas today, so maybe she's out of town. I don't know. She's new too. She just moved in like a week ago. So I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry we had to meet on these terms, but can you send me that footage? Because I'm posting it. Like, and I'm gonna send it to everybody. But yeah, let me know if y'all want to see and hear the audio. I get that bitch the business. And we'll do it again, gladly. Like, I can't believe she did that. It's 2024. Like, you can get killed doing shit like that. Coming to people's house. Christmas would have been canceled for this bitch. Really, for both of us, because I probably would have went like,
Well, that was quite the story, and she's quite the storyteller. And don't think she's just telling lies, because she's got receipts and we've got them right here. Take a look.
Because y'all are loud. It's a dog up there. That's not my problem. Okay, well then do the right thing. Don't hit on the ceiling. Get away. Don't hit on the ceiling. Get away. Don't hit on the ceiling. So what you gonna do? Don't hit on the ceiling. I'm asking you to wait. You don't have to hit on the ceiling, and I'll fucking move. But I'm asking you to not hit on the ceiling. So what? Because you come down to my house. I don't give a fuck. So what you want? I don't give not a fuck. So what you not one fuck. All I did was come down here. What do you want to ask you not to hit on the ceiling? I'm dog up there. You did not have to ask like my car. You're mad. You're mad as fuck. Don't hit on the ceiling. Get the fuck away from my door. Bitch, move. Bye. Bye. You can go to your home. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you. I'm gonna ask you to get away from my door. So what are you gonna do? Ma'am, get away from my door. Not because you will get public property. What? I'm gonna do what? You heard me gonna I'm what?
Bye.
What?
Bye.
What?
Please do.
What?
Please do.
No, you
I'm
said
asking
what?
you to.
You said what? You said what?
Get away from my door.
I'll do it when I'm ready. I'm good, ready to do it. When I'm
my
good and
door.
ready. Wait.
Hey, get the fuck away from my door.
You let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
No, bitch, you fuck. Oh, you got the right.
Let me go.
Bitch, you got the right.
Ma'am.
What, bitch? Now what? Bitch, all right, motherfucking. What? Wrong motherfucking door, bitch. Wrong. You bitch.
Can you let me go? I did
Wrong.
not touch you first, ma'am.
Nah.
Let me go, ma'am.
Oh
my God.
Bitch, you stop. Bitch, I ain't. My motherfucking son. Leave.
I didn't do nothing to you.
My motherfucking son is
I
I definitely don't condone violence, but we might want to reconsider banging on someone's door, especially when we don't even know them. Now, that's not to justify what took place here. I think I may have handled it a little differently, but she does have her reasons for why she handled it the way she did. And according to her, the police said that she handled everything right. A lot of people were asking, so she thought she'd answer.
Before I go to sleep, for the people who was so upset that I didn't call the police and say, hey, please leave my door. Let me just shut my door and let you continue disrespecting me because clearly you're going to see me because we're neighbors. So you're going to think you can motherfucking ice skin around this bitch if I let you slide this one time. The icing on the cake is she was charged with breaking and entering and assault. 2 charges. And mind y'all, this was after they asked me, do you want to press charges? And I'm like, I really don't want to do that for real. But and now it's going to be an issue with my leasing. You feel what I'm saying? They're like, well, we're charging her with breaking and entering and assault because we've seen both sides of the footage. We've seen yours and we've seen her, your neighbors. And by the looks of it, it looks like you asked her multiple times to leave. She stepped towards you looking like she wanted to square up. You hit her. She tried to drag you out. You drug her in instead. You made her walk out of the back door instead of the front door because you didn't know it was on the other side. I did exactly what I was supposed to. I recorded everything. I did not do anything wrong. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Nobody, just don't go to nobody's house. Y'all people can get killed that way. You don't do that. Like, we too old. Come on now. Even if I want, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm never coming to a bitch house. Never. I got the biggest issue with you. I'm never pulling up to your crib. Like, that's automatic. Like, that's crazy.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, this story did go viral, and a lot of people had input. And some people were wondering, like, why were you banging on the ceiling in the first place? Because a lot of people found that to be disrespectful.
This is the one. This is the one. What are y'all not understanding? Under normal circumstances, I would have never tapped on the ceiling. Never. I've lived in apartments before. Everybody know you get on the first floor, you're prone to disturbances and shit with the people over top of you. Everybody know that. So I have lived in an apartment and I done had a neighbor go crazy. I never said nothing because it ain't nothing that they can't do shit about it. I can't either. I applied to the apartment. This is what happens. When my last neighbor was here, she came to my door. She said, real friendly, you feel me? So I opened the door. I said, hey. She was like, hey, girl, I just moved in. I'm in unit such and such. I'm over the top of you. I just want to let you know I have a toddler, and she gets crazy. So if it ever gets to a point where we're too loud, please let us know, because I tried to get on the first floor. Didn't have no more units, so I'm stuck on the second. I apologize in advance. I said, not a problem. I understand, honey. I have a baby myself. I have a child myself. But I told her my fiance's work schedule. So she was like, oh, I understand. I said, but you can't control your baby. Let her run wild. You know what I'm saying? If it gets unbearable, I will give you a courtesy tap. She said, cool. We see each other out. We speak. I asked about the little girl, whatever. So we had that mutual understanding. Had I known somebody else had moved in there, I would have never did that courtesy tap. I would have never. Because, you know, at that point, you are looking for problems. But like I said, we have an understanding. And like the police said, well, it makes sense because they just moved in a couple days ago and she don't even live there. He do. And now that I know he got a dog, y'all, after that, dog was running around. Y'all think I did the courtesy tap or anything? No, like, it's okay. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I haven't heard him since, but I don't want him to be uncomfortable. I don't want me to be uncomfortable, nothing. But that banging at my door like that, bitches, you stupid? That's what set me off from the beginning. Like, that's why I'm like, what? Why don't come to my door like that? And that's when it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But this, like, y'all are slow. I'm not even going to pay attention to the comments or talking about I was the, you know, I should have did this or I was wrong for doing this. But you don't tell me what the fuck I'm wrong for doing in my house. I was on the other side of my apartment wrapping gifts for my son, like, for Christmas. And he's over here, like, on his, you know, in the living room by himself, just chilling, trying to take a nap. Like, and you hear a bang at your door and your kid is in there, I don't know what's going on. That's why I recorded, because I didn't know how this interaction was going to go. And I did want it to be done. So it's like, you know, and I'm not that type of parent. Never been. My baby has never even really seen me argue with nobody. Like, I just don't act like that in front of him. Like, even me and my man have a discussion. If it gets too serious, Fat, go to your room real quick. Let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play that shit. So that was real hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard for me for my baby to watch me do that in front of him. That's what had me crying at the end of the clip. That's what had me emotional, because I'm like, I don't do this, not in front of my kid. Yeah, there's that on that. And like I said, I did what needed to be done because she was screaming for somebody. So that's why I drug her in. She was trying to drag me out my apartment, which was not about to happen. I drug her in instead, and I locked the door, and we went up. And I'm so glad I locked the door, because guess what? He tried to get in. And ain't no telling what could have happened if he would have came into my apartment. Feel me? He could have either jumped in and, you know, jumped in and on her side. He could have broke us up and she could have got the best of me. He could have got the busting in my shit. My son was in here. I won't finna let nobody walk through my motherfucking apartment. So I did what needed to be done. I did what a mom should have done, period. Like, you don't do that. Everybody is not playing with you. You don't go to nobody's house. And I'm sorry, y'all, my voice gone, because I was with my family today. It's Christmas, you feel what I'm saying? So I haven't been in the mood, because I feel like this ruined everything. My hair was ruined, my nail, everything. I didn't get to take my pictures. I didn't get to get my makeup done. I didn't get to do nothing. So the only thing I say is, when it got to it and I was like, going at him, like I told them, I am registered, you feel what I'm saying? So if I wanted to pull it on her, I could have. It's a couple reasons why I did not. First of all, I'm not the type of person. I'm not finna take nobody from their family over something that's petty. I'm not chicken happy, honey. I'm not that type of bitch. Like, record clean, but I will give you the business, bitch. I'm gonna beat your ass before you go. Just to show you don't go in nobody's house popping your shit like that. Don't go popping it like that, because every bitch is not playing. What if she would have got an unhinged ass bitch? And the bitch like, yeah, bitch, I'm finna kill you. Just, you know what I'm saying? I thought logically, because my son was right there. What if I would have crashed out, blacked out, and just started shooting? And my kid right there. And I accidentally hit. Anything could have happened. And in that moment, I just thought, I was just more so thinking, like, put your thinking cap on, bitch. But stay focused and beat her motherfucking ass. And that's what I did. Like, but it wasn't like, I'm about to kill me. It wasn't that. I was not finna do that to her. It was not that deep for me to do that. But it's a bitch out here in this world that would have. So I just thought about my family, like, yo, and the way she begging and pleading at that point, it's like I became the aggressor, because, yeah, I wouldn't let her. So I wasn't about to shoot that girl. Like, I wasn't going to do that. That was never my intentions. But if he would have ran into my house and tried something with me, it could have got nasty. But yeah, Christmas would have been ruined for everybody. Feel me? I'm just glad, like I said, I was pissed about my hair, my nails, everything. But at the end of the day, we both worked out with our life. We both worked out, for me. She talking about, she gonna whatever, do what she do. Literally, if I had known that my old neighbor was not up there, I would have never gave the courtesy tap, because I don't play that. Y'all making noises upstairs. It just is what it is. Sometimes you have to deal with it. But when you have a neighbor who is, feel me, they got to understand, and they like, I know it can get loud. Just give us a few courtesy taps. That's what I thought this was. Never knew they moved in there. Well, she don't even live there, but yeah, so, and the police was like, it just is what it is. We got the Ring camera footage. She wouldn't leave. She squared up with you. You beat her up. You drug her in. And you made her walk through your apartment to the balcony. It is what it is. Nothing she can do. Like, so yeah. Mind y'all, she up there begging and pleading way before I even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just beating her now. She like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How you go from, bitch, move me. I ain't going no fucking where. You gonna have to, I leave when I'm ready. Say, yes, ma'am, please don't hurt me, please. I hadn't even did nothing. I was just fighting her at that point. Like, girl, you did all of that to get your ass whooped. That's crazy.
Well, she did say move me. I think she might have bit off a little bit more than she can chew in this scenario. Now, I know that technically if somebody comes into your house, you can do whatever needs to be done to defend yourself. But I don't think you should tell the world that you pulled them in. I think that part's supposed to be the secret. But, that may be just me. I'm not sure what kind of charges you can get for that. Because if someone attacks you and then they go to run away, you don't actually get to chase them. And that's the crazy thing. But we'll see how this scenario unfolds. Right now, she has another update for us.
Alright, y'all, so this is the last update I'm gonna make, but this is about the Lisa situation. So far, everything is cool. They actually said every right to defend myself, and they saw from all angles. They saw what happened step by step, and they heard the audio, they heard everything. He confirmed it does not matter how I came to the door. I could have opened the door like, what, bitch, when I asked her to leave, she left. She should have never been at my door from the beginning, is what he made it seem like, you know what I'm saying? But he did ask, like, you know, have you ever met her? Do you know her? Do y'all have, you know, have y'all ever had an encounter? I told him, no, I don't know this lady. Didn't know nothing about her. I just was wondering why the fuck she was knocking on my door like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. So yeah, it's for right now. Now the other lady that's being there, I do have to still talk to her, but now that I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know how this is gonna go. Child, I might as well get ready to find, because she a little, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it is what it is. I'm not gonna take it personal. They gotta do what they gotta do. So they don't have her information. And they asked, you know, did I want to press charges on, you know, the guy? Because he came to my door too after, and they said at that point it was harassment if he continues to come to my door. But no, I didn't. I told him he genuinely just wanted to find out what happened. It wasn't nothing like that. I don't want them going to bother that man because he did not know what was going on. So we just left it at that. Like I said, I do gotta meet with her, the other lady. So we're gonna see how they go. But y'all, I was walking out of my apartment, and this girl stopped me in a hallway type shit. Like, she was like, girl, I did not, this shit is everywhere. I did not know. I seen that hallway, and I was like, oh my God, it's the girl downstairs. She said, and I was gonna come knocking, like, girl, do you see this? Is everything okay? She said, but after that, I did not want to knock on your door. I said, girl, you can knock on my door. Just don't bang on it. And I'm sure you're not gonna bang on my door, but I'm like, girl, I promise y'all, you can knock on my door. Like, I'm not that type of person. I've never had any issues around here. So, and then my main thing is I'm just ready for this to die down. Like, I don't want y'all to know me in this way. Feel what I'm saying? Like, this is not how I should have went viral. And at some point I was like, should I have even mentioned this and told what happened? Because I don't want y'all to think that I'm just an aggressive person, because I'm not. Most of y'all know I'm not. But for the ones who, you know, it's just like, I don't know about that. But yeah, so everything is good with that so far. I'm gonna do more videos about me, my life, my son, you know, real content, so y'all can see like me on a daily and not in this light, because yeah. And then for the ones who's asking for my Cash App, I don't have a Cash App, but my son do. And whatever you want to send, I greatly appreciate it. Y'all don't have to send me that, y'all. But it's my baby's Cash App. It was just Christmas, so I'm gonna link it or put it in the caption. So yeah, but I appreciate y'all who've been, you know what I'm saying, like being supportive and being like positive and giving me words. Because sometimes I be wanting to like go at it with everybody. It's just not worth it. People have their opinions, and it just is what it is. And don't y'all get to argue with nobody, because let these people just be them. It is what it is.
Breaking news. No, I'm kidding. But it looks like I wasn't too far off when I was wondering about the charges, because it looks like the lady did press charges, and she allegedly was charged with kidnapping and a couple different cases of assault. So, yeah, maybe don't tell everybody if you're going to pull somebody in to beat them up for showing up at your door. But I can definitely understand why you'd want to defend your home if someone is aggressive and showing up at your door. But she's got another update for us because she's not in jail. Check it out.
Hey y'all, good morning. I just came on here to give y'all a quick update. Everything is good. I'm good. I know I ain't been on in a few days, and as y'all can see, a lot has transpired. Which I'll get into that later, but I got a lot of good news too. I did get approved for my new place, so that's good. So I will be moving. Been receiving a lot of, you know, but I will say the monetizing from these videos can cause a lot of chaos, honey, like a lot. So there's that on. Hey, Woo.
I had a good
You slept good?
I slept super good.
You scared me. Okay. I'll fix you something to eat in a minute, okay? But yeah, so everything is good. And yeah, so, and I'm willing to answer whatever questions y'all got, but it's nothing to really, I done said whatever I had to say. So yeah, I'll be posting more content later on today. I just had to take my hair, and I got a hair appointment tomorrow, so yeah. Also, I wanted to let y'all know something that has stuck with me. My mama always told me, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Because what it may seem is not what it is. Just wanted to let y'all know that. And y'all can do with that information however you please. But yeah.
Funny how things work out sometime. It's like opportunity literally banged at her door and launched her social media career. It may not be the way that she planned it, but it is the way that it worked out. And if it weren't for the fact that she has charges that she's going to have to deal with, I would say it worked out perfectly. Oh, and for the fact that somebody got beat up real bad. Can't forget about that part. But she will be doing more content now that she has more followers and everybody's online with her. So feel free to give her a follow. She says she's going to show us the softer side. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I really appreciate you taking the time out to sip on some tea with me. And I look forward to next time. I'd really love to hear your opinion and your thoughts in the chat. Feel free to go back and forth in there, but be respectful. Until next time, stay objective.
In the studio, like where secrets flutter, every truth laid bare and hearts won't shudder. Opinions so bold, like lifting the veil. We brew the facts in a delicate pail. From the whispers of night and dawn's loud cheer, we pour the stories that you need to hear. No sugar, no fluff, just the honest brew. Grab your cup and let's spill something new. Objective idea, let the truth unwind. Sips of honesty, we're never blind. Hot takes, big tales, we let you decide. Join the birds, come along for the ride. All the seeming truth that warms the soul. In every drop deal, the narratives roll. We blend respect in every single cup. Come and taste the brew that's lifting you up. Conversations flow like rivers wide. In every truth there's more to find.